It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's the fights we need in boxing. These are the fights we need in boxing. You see this? You see this? These are the fights we need in boxing. Let me go sit down, man. It's the Untouchable True School Sports Empire. You know the rest. Your boy BT. Hold on. Let me put my charger back in my phone. I like this fight. Hold on. Let me think of a little setup here. My little ghetto setup I got going here. This is ridiculous, man. These are the fights I get excited about. People say, "Oh, BT, what fights are you excited about in boxing?" Now look, there's no date for this fight, but the fine folks at Marv Nation Promotions, they just put this out. They just put this out. Like, how long ago was this? About a day ago. This image surfaced, and as you guys can see, it's a fight poster for a fight that looks like it'll be between none other than Amado Vargas and Sean Garcia. Now, you may say, BT, why are you excited about this fight? Because you want to know why? Because I feel like it's an even fight. You know, it's on the level. It's a fight where, you got Sean Garcia, who was obviously not as talented as his brother Ryan Garcia. This is actually my first time even talking about Sean Garcia on video in about 3 years. Last time I talked about Sean Garcia on video, he was talking about retiring to become a police officer. So since then, he's continued his boxing career, and he's fought in South Korea. I got a draw. And he's been keeping it going, right? So shout out to him for persisting, because this boxing career is hard. It's a tough, arduous journey. And then I'll tell you this, man, Amado Vargas. I was going to Bones Adams gym in Vegas a lot while I was there, and I saw Amado Vargas spar a lot. I saw him spar like Jahan Ingram. I saw him spar Sean Brewer, and I like him. I like him, man. He's got a good come forward Mexican style, and his father, Senior Fernando Vargas Senior, he goes in there and he tries to implore his son to touch that body up, and he says, Vato, use a jab, Vato, So look, I like the fight. Right now, Amado's 10-0, 4 knockouts, still learning in the sport, still growing in the sport, picked up boxing late. Sean Garcia, I think, he's looking for, I think in his career, maybe I don't know if it's too early to call it a legacy defining fight, but a signature fight. And I feel like this is it. This is a good fight on the West Coast. Two Mexican-American fighters with not a whole lot to lose. I mean, Sean Garcia hasn't flashed a lot of knockout power in the pros. Amado Vargas hasn't flashed a lot of knockout power in the pros. But you're going to have the Vargas dynasty, quote-unquote, taking on, Ryan, the Garcias. That's a good, to me, the fight sells itself. So I'm hoping the fight, they give us a date for the fight. I haven't watched Sean fight in a couple years, so I got to brush up on my Sean Garcia. But from what I remember about Sean, watching him when he fought that one time on DAZN, he's the guy that I feel is very capable of being pushed back. So I feel like Amado Vargas, and again, I've never really watched any of Amado Vargas' fights. I've just seen him spar a bunch of rounds at Bones Adams gym. So I'm only going off of what I saw in sparring. But Amado Vargas, he's a fighter that I think has the capabilities to push Sean Garcia back and break him down and either outwork him or stop him. I mean, it depends on how many rounds the fight is. They haven't even announced the actual date of the fight. They just put that poster out there, no date, no rounds. I'll put it to you like this. If the shorter the fight is, I feel like Sean Garcia could have a chance to maybe outbox or outpoint a guy like Amado. But Amado, the longer the fight is going to have a chance to outwork, out-hustle, and grind down a guy like Sean Garcia. And I think both of them need this kind of a fight because they both been calling it, from what I've gathered. They both have had their back and forths on social media, and I feel like Amado Vargas is a when we look at the Vargas brothers, Emiliano Vargas is the one that gets all the headlines. They say that he's the best one, right? And so far he looks like the most talented one, which is why Top Rank signed him. Fernando, he's a fighter that I think still raw, still learning some things in the sport, but can punch, but again, not the talent that Emiliano is. But I think in the pecking order, a lot of people look at kind of Amado as the least talented of the bunch, and I feel like this is a fight where if he could win it, it could really put him in the right direction. Maybe it could be the catalyst in his career. You know, I give fighters time to grow and develop. He's only 23 years old, so he's still growing and evolving in the sport. And this fight to me is going to be about who really wants it. You know, Sean Garcia, he's 23 as well, but this is a fighter that once wanted to leave the sport and become a police officer. So, again, I applaud him for continuing his career, because last time I remember doing a video about him 3 years ago, he was talking about, you know, not even boxing anymore. So it's good that he persisted. But I like this fight a lot, and I'm gonna be excited when they finally announce the date and it happens. I'm gonna be excited about it because I just like I like fights that are on the level. I like fights where, you know, two guys gotta prove something. You know, I like fights where fighters have to rise to the occasion. You know, that's why a lot of times I don't like. I kind of get jaded and disillusioned with big time boxing, because a lot of times fights are not fair and they're not on the level, because, you know, the A side, like the Canelos of the world, they want to stack the deck against the opponents. And in this fight, I don't think we're going to get any of that. We're going to get two fighters in a competitive fight looking to really get that signature with their first real signature victory in their career. So again, Sean Garcia, Amado Vargas, I'm all for it. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the fight? Are you guys favoring Amado? Are you guys favoring Sean? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterfield, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.